to kick off for Indianapolis.
And the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. Over the middle, complete to Samuel.
Complete to Curtis.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Panther first down.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
1st and 10 at the 11.
A first down throw here for Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
It's a game.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal there to make the grab. And the Colts are going to take a first quarter lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz it? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Complete to Christian McCaffrey.
So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen with Davis. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Rivers going to give this one to Taylor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
It's up 2nd and 11 at the 32-yard line.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. 1st and 10, Taylor now. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Taylor is the ball carrier.
Big Derek Brown making the stop.
2 yards.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
14-yard line.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Right there. 54, right there.
They run with Taylor. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Rivers on 3rd and 2. The quick slant caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Colts 14. Panthers nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative. But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Rocky Sin. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
3rd and short yardage, Rivers. And Pascal's got it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down.
10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
3rd and 12.
Now Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man Hilton. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 2 veterans, Phillip Rivers fighting T.Y. Hilton. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
The extra point.
So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Bridgewater gets this complete to Samuel, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. He dumps this off underneath. Here's Davis.
Complete.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make this a second down.
Brings up second.
Bridgewater again.
At the 49-yard line.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Kenny Moore.
Camera, action. Showtime, baby.
Score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown.
That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. He's got Burton here. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 8 coming from the 19. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Moore. They've got his man complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line.
A gain of
a big play there just before halftime. 45 yards. Quick slant caught by Moore. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Carolina.
DJ Moore. As the first half is winding down, and the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. They go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
28. Panthers 8. Joey Slye.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
On the return. The Colts take over first and
the Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down.
35-yard line.
Throwing again. Rivers looking deep for Hilton. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Final play of the half, Rivers. He's going to let it go again. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
To kick off for Carolina.
Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
First and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on
a big seam, and he might go all the way. The 20.
This is
10,
too easy right here.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 84 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Blankenship out for the point after.
Extra point.
And that stretches the lead to 27.
Makes the score Colts 35. Panthers 8. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. But sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Play fake. Bridgewater sliding out of the pocket. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly. Intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Rivers. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Bridgewater to throw it. Now be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
A gain of
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 35.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Here's Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Thompson, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. First target, first catch, and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas, and it's 2nd down. Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Now Bridgewater. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's good for a Carolina first. Bridgewater to Moore. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
It's complete, and he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
35, Panthers 16.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Colts take over 1st and 10.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard.
Quick throw here to Hilton. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Number 13, T.Y. Hilton. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Indianapolis. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. From the gun, Rivers. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. That was Dante Jackson, the one who got a hand in to knock it away. Rivers incomplete on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Running the sweep, Hilton with it. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And down right around the 37. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
At the 41.
Derek Brown able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. After the sack on first down, Rivers, he'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he'll go down at the 28. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. On 3rd and 1, here's Rivers. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson, 85 yards. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. And they go with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Well, they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
At the 30-yard line.
Rivers is going to fake the give to Taylor and set up to throw it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The product of Jersey City, Tahir Whitehead on the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And, oh, not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
The Panther first down.
That's caught. It's Thomas. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
2-yard line.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Prime time, baby.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Looking deep for Hilton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. To take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back him up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing here, Rivers. Looking deep for Hilton. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
By the Panthers.
Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 picks now in the 4th quarter trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Touchdown,
pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis.